Hey guys, welcome to my review for Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm Revolution. Now I know I'm kinda late. I was planning on making my review earlier, but I ran into some trouble with my PC, so I couldn't. But now it seems like everything's working, so here it is, my review. Enjoy. So let's start off with the story. So this entire game is basically a filler. Now the Ultimate Ninja Storm series is known for having amazing stories. Like every game in the past always had a canon story that came straight from the manga, so there were no fillers, which is something that I loved and appreciated. So this game has two story modes. The main one is called Mecha Naruto. Now the Mecha Naruto story is basically about a robot version of Naruto. So it starts off with you going for a walk. Now on this walk you find Mecha Naruto, but there's only one problem: he lost his memory. So you have to team up to find a special gem that can restore his memory. Throughout this small adventure, you'll have to play through this Ninja World Tournament, which I'll get into later. Now the other story mode is called Ninja Escape mode, which lets you play through moments in the anime that haven't been seen before, like for example how the Akatsuki was formed, and the untold story about Itachi and Shisui. There are 3 escape missions, and each one starts off with an anime style cutscene, and then after that cutscene there's a fight that you play through. Now these cutscenes really look like they're from the anime, and most of them are original, which I thought was cool. Overall, both story modes aren't super satisfying or fulfilling because, like I said before, it's complete filler, unlike the previous games. Now let's talk about the gameplay. So for the most part, the gameplay is the same as the previous games. Now there have been some improvements and additions, such as the guard break and counter attacks, which make the game feel more balanced. So every time you're about to fight, you can pick between 3 fighting styles. There's the Ultimate Jutsu mode, which is basically the fighting style that was used in the previous games by default, so if you played any of the previous games you'll know what this is. It's just when you use your special jutsu, so nothing new here. But what is new are the other 2 fighting styles. So you also have Drive mode, which lets you use your support characters more often, and Awakening mode, which gives your character a slight boost in power. They also made it so you can only teleport 4 times until it recharges after a while. So these things were added to make the game more balanced and less spammy. This game also features over 100 playable characters, which is awesome. Oh, and they also added this customize your character mode, where you can actually equip yourself with different items and stuff, which is a welcomed addition, because we never got anything like this before, so I thought it was cool. Now, as I was saying before, you play through this Ninja World Tournament when you're in the Mecha Naruto story. So you can run around on this island talking to different characters and completing different quests to get new items and characters to fight with in the tournament. Or you can skip all of this and go straight to the tournament if you really want to. Speaking of the tournament, it's basically a 4-player battle where you're the only player and there's 3 other computers that you have to fight against. Basically all you're doing is beating people up until they drop these orbs that you can collect, and then whoever has the most at the end of the round wins. Now there are different tournament rounds, so there's the D rank, the C rank, the B rank, and so on. Each one progressively gets more difficult and has more challenges. Over on the multiplayer side, you get the usual set of modes to play with other people. For the most part, it is okay, but it can get laggy at times. In terms of the graphics, this game looks just as good as the previous games, and that's a good thing. The anime style visuals look great, so no complaints from me here. Conclusion time. So overall, Revolution is a good game. Now the biggest problem with this game in my opinion is the story. Instead of the awesome canon content that we usually get, we got some lazy fillers. Now, if you're following the manga and what's going on in the story right now, you probably already know that they're saving all the crazy stuff for Ultimate Ninja Storm 4. At least that's what I think, because Naruto as a series is almost done, so it kind of makes sense for them to wait until it's completely done so that they can make one last awesome game with a lot of crazy content instead of leaving us hanging now. So if you're a hardcore Naruto fan such as myself, you probably already got this game. But if you're on the fence about getting it, then ask yourself this: do you care about what's going on in the story right now? If so, then wait for Ultimate Ninja Storm 4. But if you only care about the fighting and the gameplay and the improved fighting mechanics, then just buy it. Or you can wait for the price to drop. But if you're a newcomer to the series, then you probably shouldn't play this game. Instead, I recommend you going back to the first few games in the series before playing this one. It's more suited for bigger fans of the series. So in conclusion, I give this game an 8 out of 10. So let me know what you think of this game down below. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.